decisions. Stalked by a ghost for my entire life, or stalked by a demon for 3 days then die? Hey, what's happening, guys? My name is Brett Hero Dan, and welcome back to Would You Rather. It's been a bit since I played this, and I want to jump into this decision because I thought about it before I even started recording. I loaded up the page and I was like, fuck, would I rather? Okay, so would you rather be stalked by a ghost for your entire life or be stalked by a demon for 3 days then die? Check this out. What kind of ghost are we talking? Are we talking about a ghost that just does really menial haunting shit, like take the remote batteries out and just hide them somewhere, you just gotta keep getting new batteries, or like a ghost like similar to Kayako from The Grudge that just fucking makes it to where I can never get sleep, I'm constantly paranoid, and just terrifies the shit out of me, okay? Or is this a demon where it's gonna kill me swiftly after 3 days, or is it gonna be like kill me for 3 days? You know what I'm saying? Like prolong my death until the 3rd day. You know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff, that's what you gotta consider. So if I have an entire life of paranoia, lack of sleep, wishing I was dead, versus 3 days of just wishing I was dead, I might have to go with the demon. But if it's just like a wimpy ghost or something like that, that's, oh, I'm just gonna take your socks and fucking steal all of them, so you have to buy a new pair of socks or a new pack of socks every week or something like that, I think I could deal with that. So, I think I'm gonna go with the ghost, okay? I could still live and do, damn, everybody agree with that. I guess they really didn't. A lot of people just were super optimistic. They really didn't consider what if the ghost is something that's going to truly haunt me every single waking hour. You know what I mean? And prevent me from sleeping and tear up my clothes or burn my fucking house down every other week or something. Haunting can be really creepy in that aspect. Okay, so now we got only be able to meow yet live 9 lives, or be able to talk and live once. I mean, I can talk and I live once now, so I'm gonna go with the option that makes more sense to me. That was a no-brainer, man. Next question. Be in the Justice League or be an Avenger? Probably be an Avenger, dude. I like the Avengers more than the Justice League, okay? Also, if I end up answering questions that I have answered before and I answer them differently, fucking let me know. I want to know why I answered them differently. My brain will flip-flop back and forth. It really depends on my mood and how I'm thinking that day. Would you rather spend Monday to Sunday knocking down the Wall of China for the rest of your life? I think that's the Great Wall of China. Or never be able to leave your bedroom. Oh, Monday to Saturday, and pretty much only have it a Sunday to. I would rather. This is like a basic fucking work week anyway. Oh, everybody never leave my bedroom. What? If you ran a society, would you rather have your society focus on culture, art, literature, music, films, or have your society focus on science? Shit. Oh, let's start. Let's activate our smarticles, guys. If we had a society only focus on science, there would be a lot of what we would consider morally unjust acts. There would be a lot of those going on in society, like testing theories and not guarantees, which a lot of what we do in science is theories and we test on people anyway, you know, with side effects. But there would be a lot more just like uncontrolled. Yeah, go ahead and like, I don't know, put this water bottle inside of your throat and see if you could actually create an esophagus out of it, or some crazy shit like that. Or if we were only focused on culture, art, literature, music, films, in a way that would be accompanied by science. You know what I'm saying? Like science would be created through that, through writing, through music, things like that, like music theory, various language theories, literature, because literature still makes you think. You would still ponder philosophically. So, in a way, if it were... oh shit, dude, I can't even decide on this one. On the contrary to like science having some really unrestricted evil shit going on, society based on culture could do the same too, because we have had entire societies based on religion that burn people at the stake and shit like that, because it's not necessarily the same culture. We have a lot of societies that do that still nowadays. So it's really 50-50 on evils and really 50-50 on goods. I think there would absolutely be more progress in a scientific society, but I also think there would absolutely be more happiness in a society based on culture. And I'm all about happiness. Sorry, progress. Boom. On a good day, fuck, I lost that one. Oh, would you rather actually have to laugh out loud every time you type LOL, haha, lamao, or, you know, those things, or always have to replicate the face of any emoticon you use? Probably this. I don't really type this out, the LOL, laugh my ass off, unless I fucking legit laugh behind my computer screen. Okay? I'm not just somebody that overuses those phrases and really waters them down. If I type that shit, know that I am just fucking, I am dying. Would you rather live in a giant shoe or live in a giant peach? giant shoe, okay? There are no giants alive today, and they clearly couldn't wear those shoes, so it wouldn't smell like a footspin in there. A giant peach will rot, all right? Giant shoe. Damn it, everybody, why do you want to live in a giant peach? Huh? I could eat the leather of a shoe just like you could eat the peach. What happens when you eat all the peach? Then you don't have a home. Would you rather only have a first grade education or live in a world where everyone else only has a first grade education? Oh, it's pretty much, would you rather, I don't want to say it like a mean ass, but would you rather be at an intellectual disadvantage? You know what I mean? Would you rather be stupid, or would you rather live in a world where you are the only intellectually advantaged one and everybody else is stupid? You know what I'm saying? Nobody would understand what you are saying to everyone else when you speak past a first grade education. But at the same time, if all you did was speak at a first grade education, everybody would treat you like a first grader. Or so, oh man, I don't know. I would probably rather live in a world where everyone else only has a first grade education. I think it would just be easier to live that way rather than constantly feeling the depression from knowing that, oh, damn it, man, I only have a first grade education. Everybody else is making fun of me. I can't write fucking cursive. Nowadays, people don't even know what cursive is. They don't teach that shit anymore. I had to learn cursive. Would you rather never be able to compliment or never be able to complain? Never be able to complain. I would rather compliment people. That shit can boost someone's ego, especially, you don't know when somebody's having a bad day. You know what I'm saying? So you can walk up, dude, those are some kick-ass shoes you got, or something, you know, hey, nice pants. I don't know if you just pointed at somebody, like, just make sure you don't point at their crotch and say nice pants, but you can compliment their pants, and I'm sure that would boost their ego. It would make them feel fucking dandy. Would you rather light your hands on fire for a minute or light your feet on fire for a minute? Probably light my hands on fire for a minute. They make prosthetic hands, 1, and 2, I have to walk on my feet. Okay, I know they make wheelchairs and things like that, but my apartment is not wheelchair accessible. I can't just wheel myself up the fucking ladder for stairs that I have. All right, I would have to completely renovate my house. Then again, like with my hands, I wouldn't be able to perform tasks like play video games and things like that. It really depends too on how badly damaged they are. Okay, so I would probably just light my hands on fire for a minute. Damn, everybody really picked feet? That's really strange to me because you have to walk around. Like, society is really not built for people with the disability of not being able to walk or anything like that. Like, it's really not. Any apartment that you go to, you almost have to have a specific unit in any apartment complex, and half the time they don't even offer them. But you almost have to have a specific unit that's wheelchair accessible. Just stuff that I've noticed while apartment shopping and things like that. Would you rather never eat pizza again or never drink another soda? Never eat pizza again. Oh, damn, really? Really? That one's in the... Wow, dude, people really must like pizza. I'm a fan of pizza. I like pizza, but I am really a fan of soda. There are some days when it's just sweltering hot that I knock back a cola or a soda or a pop or whatever the fuck you want to call it, and it just quenches my thirst. It just hits the spot. Just, oh. Would you rather have to smile every waking hour or have to laugh loudly every 30 minutes? I laugh loudly every 30 minutes anyway. Wow, really? Smile every waking hour? That's just a fucking we happy few kind of ruse. That's weird. I laugh loudly every 30 minutes anyway because I find a lot of shit funny. Humor is how I deal with a lot of bad stuff in my life, but at the same time, I like to make jokes and I like to entertain people. Laughing is contagious. So I laugh and other people laugh, and it's about every 30 minutes. Would you rather teach history or teach math? Okay, this I think is a trick question because math is static. Like, you can't really change the rules of math. You know what I mean? Not the math you learn in public school. Okay, but history is every single day is constantly changing, and there's more history adding and just compounding upon itself. Back from the first record of anything in Uruk and things like that, to cave paintings, all the way until now. Every single second of every single day just adds to history, okay? Every major event, every minor event. So that topic is getting broader and broader, and mathematics is pretty much the same. I think I would rather teach math. I think it would be easier to teach math rather than history, rather than having to keep up with all the shit that keeps happening in the world. Side note, when I was a kid, I didn't think history counted like during the time period when I was alive. Like, I didn't think that the recent events or anything would be in the history books. It's crazy now to see like my little brother or my little sister's history book, and those events that I lived through are fucking in that book. It's so cool. It's so weird. I'm sure plenty of people in the world had that same experience. Would you rather be 4 feet tall or 8 feet tall? Dude, I would rather be 8 feet tall. I want to be a giant. I want to fucking dunk the basketball and just smash it right in the hoop. They'll call me Dunk Master Dan instead of Bread Hero Dan. That, and I just don't really see any benefit of being 4 feet tall. Granted, 8 feet tall, I'd have to duck in every fucking doorway I go into, but at the same time, I could totally make it as a pro b-baller, dude. Would you rather punch a pilgrim or eat an avocado? I'd rather eat an avocado. Why am I gonna punch someone? Just walk up, puh, fuck you, pilgrim. I don't even think there are any pilgrims anymore. But why would I assault somebody when I could just eat an avocado? Put some salt on there. Hell, sprinkle a little bit of honey on there. The custardy texture is not so bad when it tastes like whatever you turned it into a vehicle for. I think this one goes without saying. Would you rather be a ghost or be a vampire? Fuck it, I'd rather be a ghost. I don't have to eat. I don't have to go on bloodlust sprees or anything like that. I'm pretty much already fog like vampires like Dracula could turn into. I can move through material matter. I can pretty much do everything a vampire can do except for be touched and loved. Well, guys, that about wraps up this episode of Would You Rather. Oh, dude, the ghost. What is up? We started with a ghost and we ended with a ghost. I don't know. Maybe it's time to get haunted. Oh, ghost, you better fuck off. But anyway, thanks a ton, guys, for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, boom, like it. Leave a comment down below to let me know how I'm doing. But don't think that this is goodbye, because I'll catch you guys in the next batch of videos. Dive for it. Yes! Ooh, ripped my legs off and I still dove into the victory. These slender ones are getting harder and harder. It's like I have to ball up and then dive straight into them, okay? And it's just working 100% of the time. Not really. Like, maybe 1 out of 100 times. Would you rather wear an eye patch or have a peg leg? I'd rather have both and be Captain Redbeard!